Hey everybody! Thank you so much for volunteering for Mega Sports Camp. I am so excited to have you come and be a part of this. And I want to be try to make the best use of our time. So I thought some of the things that I would normally do in like a big group meeting, let's just knock it out on video. Okay, I'm going to give you just a basic breakdown of what the night looks like at Mega Sports Camp, like go over the schedule, go over safety, just hit some of those things so that when we get together on June 25th, which is this Sunday, right after second service, all we'll really need to be answering are just basic questions, and you guys can get any materials that you may still need, your t-shirts, your lanyards, your whistles for those of you that need them. So hopefully this will work. If you get through your video or videos, some of you will have to, if you get through it and you still have questions and you're still like, Pastor Tiff, I'm so confused, please call me or send me an email, because no lie, I figured it out. This is my, let's see, 13th year. Yes, it's my 13th year to direct sports camp. Talk about feeling old. I totally feel old. Okay, so up to this point, I really feel like we've seen it all. Maybe we'll be surprised, but I got answers, or I will try to find you an answer. All right, so I want to try to keep this video. This is just basic 101 Mega Sports Camp info training, whatever you want to call it. Let's get through it. And then there'll be specific videos for if you're a sports coach, if you're a huddle coach, if you're over registration, because you know what? Sports coaches don't need to know about registration, okay? All right, so let's get started. For those of you that have served before, most of this is the same, okay? There's a couple little changes. For those of you that are brand new, if you're not sure about something and you can't get a hold of me one of the nights of sports camp, grab somebody that kind of looks like what they're doing, because more than likely they've served for several years. They can help you out. All right, so Mega Sports Camp looks like this. We're going to start on Monday night, June 26th, and run through Friday, June 30th. And each night we run from 6 to 9, and the All-Stars, which are the 4 and 5-year-olds, actually it's age 4 through kindergarten. Those guys run till 8:30, and they have a different schedule that I will break down for their coaches. Not everybody needs to know what that is, but they have another schedule because they are babies and they were falling asleep on us when we made them go to 9 o'clock with the big kids. So that being said, there are 3 rallies. Rallies are our service times in the sanctuary. We got music. We're going over what we call the theme of the night, or our key point for the night. Every night there's a new one, and we just build off of that throughout the week. Our theme for the week is called Conquer the Day, okay? And our verse for the week is Romans 8:37. In all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. You're going to get tired of that verse, and you're going to get tired of these points. But for us, that's the thing that the kids can grasp a hold of that's really simple. If they don't remember anything else, they're going to remember those points and that verse, and have that as something to hold on to that they take away from Mega Sports Camp. And it's God's word. So how awesome is that? Okay, so that's what we're going to do in rallies. Vern, Feel the Burn Vern, is our Mega Sports Camp mascot. He's a cute little puppet, and he's kind of sassy, and he likes Slurpees. Okay, so he's going to be a part of all of our rallies too. Heather Mell is our music coach, so we're going to have a lot of fun music. And so we have 3 of those rallies a night, intermixed with 3 sports sessions. Okay, and we have snack, we have a water break. It all kinds of ties in together. And so I will have the schedule attached to the email. So check it out. The important thing for the night is to know where you're supposed to be and when you're supposed to be there. So everybody needs to have a watch. All the coaches will have a lanyard with a badge holder. It's going to have your name in it. And then it's going to actually have the schedule too. So if you're like, oh, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, you just pick it up, look on the back of it. It'll tell you exactly what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to go. Okay. Registration actually opens up at 5:30 because we have a process. Every kid has to get signed in. Every kid gets a special bracelet. There's a couple things that we have to do just for safety measures. So from 5:30 to 6, the sanctuary is open. The registration is in the sanctuary, and kids can sit and watch a movie and just chill out in the air conditioning. And then at 6 o'clock is when we start our rally. Okay. Sports sessions typically, they are all 35 minutes long, and our rallies are 20, 10, and 15, I believe, or 20, 15, and 20. Anyways, you're going to get something that looks like this. This is your schedule, okay? The only thing different is for Friday night, which is the night that we invite parents to come out and go to the kids sports sessions, see what they're learning, see what, you know, some of the skills that they might have picked up that week. We ask parents, hey, come on in, come and check out our rally time, spend some time with us tonight. And at the end of the night at 8 o'clock, we have an award ceremony where every child is honored. Excuse me. And I know we're not all about like participation awards. But Mega Sports Camp is less about, competition and more about character building and good sportsmanship. So for that, we can offer a participation award to every child. And it's just cool. Every kid's name gets called. They all come up across the platform. Parents can take pictures. And it's a really fun time for kids. They really enjoy that. So we offer that to them. Okay. And so that will be at 8 o'clock on Friday night. So it has a different schedule. There's only 2 sports sessions that night. So we'll have to keep track of, you know, where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, okay? Tells you where you're supposed to go. Where are you supposed to go, okay? Well, registration and rallies are in the church sanctuary. That's every night. That's where we are. Preschool, the All-Star program, preschool and kindergarten, those guys are going to have use of the classrooms in the main church building where they normally have children's church or nursery, things like that. And they get use of the playground, the grassy areas in front of this, on the other side of the driveway in front of the school. They get to utilize all of that. Volleyball is in the gym. Basketball is in the parking lot next to the gym. It'll be pardoned off. Pardoned? I don't think it's a word. But it'll be marked off with basketball hoops outside for boys for basketball. Soccer, of course, is in the soccer field. And cheerleading is in the sanctuary between rallies. Okay, so everybody should kind of know where that is. Snack time, when we have snack time, it is outside the glass double doors before kids come into their halftime rally. So there'll be tables set up. It's a quick snack that they can just hold in their hands. They don't need to sit down at tables. And so that'll be there. So now everybody knows where everything is, okay? Safety, first aid, that will be handled by our armor bearers. And they will be, you know, going around the grounds, checking on kids, checking on groups, all throughout the night. But they're going to be on walkie-talkies. We're going to have walkie-talkies. Sport coaches will have walkie-talkies in case if there is an emergency or a child gets injured. Depending on the severity of the injury, we're either going to come to you or we're going to bring the child to us. But we have a fully stocked crash cart, but we also have just your basic Band-Aids and ice packs. We will take care of it. When I say we, I mean the armor bearers, those that are there for first aid and safety, okay? You're going to need to get a hold of us. All right, on the walkie-talkie. Some other safety issues is just for accountability. We ask you to never be alone with a child. Okay. That's just a safety thing that covers you and that covers us as a church. So always use the buddy system, take 2 or more kids. If you're going to take someone to the restroom, don't take somebody to the restroom by yourself. Take a couple with you, even if they don't have to go. Take them with you, okay? That's just a really good idea, good safety thing to do. Also, never leave a child unsupervised. I don't care if little Johnny says, well, I don't want to go to rally. I want to sit outside on the soccer field. We love you, little Johnny, but you're going into rally. Okay, so don't leave any child unsupervised. You know, after your first night, kind of start doing a little head count. You know who is in your group, who you're in charge of, and each night when they come into your room or they come into your sports area, okay, if you brought 10, you leave with 10. Okay, so keeping an eye on making sure, because we want to do a good job not only of taking care of our church family, our church kids who can be the worst because half of them like live at church. You know, and they're always running off doing their own thing. They ain't doing it. They cannot be alone. They cannot be without you, this week. Also, but we want to take good care of the community people and the unchurched people that will be coming into our facility. We want them to know that we care about their safety. We care about their kids enough to, just go the extra measure of being safe for them. Okay. Let's see what else. At snack time, we ask coaches to help us out, okay? I know that sometimes between things like at snack time or at rally time, coaches want to take a break and they want to get a breather. I need you to be all in, okay? I need you to be all in. I need you to be, this week is for the kids. So be there, be in it, every moment, every part of it. We will have a small place in the, still calling it the prayer room, but it's the room next to the church offices. It's the room next to the kids' sign-in station, where there'll be special snacks for all the coaches and volunteers, like stuff that we're not giving the kids, like Gatorade and, you know, just good stuff. Okay. That's going to be there for you. Take advantage of it. Go in, grab something, but don't hang out there and socialize. Get back in with the kids. You know, if you're potty breaking and stuff like that, that's fine, but we need you to be there 100%. I'm just asking for 5:30 to 9 or 6 to 9. Be there. Be all in. Okay, rallies, I encourage, again, with the whole all-in thing. Rallies, I'm asking grown-ups, be a part of it. Kids they're starving for attention. They're starving for just they want to hang out with cool adults that love them, with cool teenagers that love them. And, they're going to mimic what you're doing. And so if you're sitting there during rally time and we're going over the verse and you're like, kids are going to totally pick up on that. Okay. During praise and worship time, if you're going, these motions are stupid, kids are going to pick up on it. They're going to do that too. So even if it's a little bit against your nature, I'm inviting you to be a kid for a week. Okay. For 5 nights, be a kid, have some fun, get involved, laugh, giggle, do the motions, because it will mean the world of difference on how successful this week can be, for these kids. No lie. I've seen it year after year. Coaches, volunteers, you guys make a difference. I can be all excited as I can be on that platform, but when they're sitting next to someone who is mirroring that excitement about Jesus, it just brings it on home. Okay. So do that, be that for me. We are going to have behavior, issues, complications. Okay, there's going to be issues. Okay, so what I'm asking is that if there's anything, if it's a small infraction, somebody called somebody a name, or, you know, they bumped, you know, any kind of thing that's small, go ahead and handle it on the sports field. You don't need to bring them to me. You know, we have 5 rules in kid life. You need to always be with a parent or adult at all time. You need to use kind words. So no swearing, no cussing, no calling people idiot or shut up. You know, just be nice. Be nice with our words. Remind them that we're encouraging them to show good sportsmanship. They also have to respect God's house and everything in it. Respect the equipment. Don't tear things up, okay? Let's see, what was the other one? Keep your hands and your feet to yourself. Now, when you're playing a sport, of course, there's going to be bodily contact, but you know, if there's like excessive hitting, pushing, kicking, handle it. Let's take care of it, okay? And then we have a 5th rule. My pregnancy, oh, no, that's not it either. My pregnancy brain, whoo! If I remind the 5th rule, I'll get back to you. But when you're handling something with a kiddo, I ask that, the goal is not to embarrass the child, okay? So please do not raise your voice or set out to make an example of them, even if they're a little stinker pot. But they can maybe sit out during a drill or during a certain play or something like that if they're just being excessively obnoxious or just making some bad choices. Never threaten to or hit a child. I don't have to say anymore, okay? any behavior that it's a distraction to the group as a whole, or you're literally having to address it over and over and over, come to me. That's when you can call on the walkie-talkie. Somebody will come get that particular child, or if it's at a rally, you can bring them to me after rally time and we'll have a conversation. Let me deal with parents. If there's any parent issues, I'd like to be the one to address those. We've had one or two throughout the years, because I want to make sure we do a good job of staying positive, and I'm here to protect you guys. I'm here to help you just have the best week ever too, okay? So those are some general guidelines for behavior. When we send out an email confirmation to all the campers, we're going to tell them to please bring a water bottle marked with their name on it, but encourage you, there's going to be water stations, and keep those kids drinking water, okay? They need to be drinking water. There will be bug spray available, but not all children can put that on their body. So that is also something that'll be on our email, telling parents, hey, if you need to, please spray them with bug spray before they come. You know, that kind of thing. Let's see. For those of you that you can, I know some of you will be coming straight from work, and I get that. I understand that. But especially if you are a huddle coach or a sports coach, we need you there by 6 o'clock. Because someone has to sit in the congregation with all the kids, okay? If you have 1 or 2 nights you can't do that, that's totally understandable, but please let me know so that we can work that out. Registration, ladies, you actually have to be there a little bit earlier than that, and we'll talk about it in your video. I'm going to have team prayer up front, and I put 5:40. So if at 5:40 you're in the building, we're going to do like a 2-minute prayer right up front in the sanctuary. Just pray over the kids real quick. Any coaches that are there, we're going to make that happen in the front of the sanctuary. Also, there's no dinner provided, so McDonald's is going to be your best friend this week. So eat something before you come, or the granola bars or the special snacks in the VIP area will be your dinner for the week. Okay. I think that that's all the basic information that you need to know right now. Do encourage you to please wear your t-shirt and wear your lanyard all week. Yes, I mean, you may have to wear it a couple times dirty or wash it every day, but that lets parents know who specifically is in charge and what they're doing, okay? If you've watched this, yes, I know it's a little long, but hey, it beats sitting in a meeting with your kids running around the sanctuary. Am I right? Okay. I love you guys. I'm praying for this week. We're going to have a blessed time. If you have questions after watching this, call me, email me, text me. Okay. I'm going to be at church tomorrow night. I can answer questions then too. All right. God bless you guys. Bye.